Hello there, and welcome to the Anderson System. And today I want to play a game called Who Am I? Who Am I is my favorite DID game because it's a game where the participants trying to find out who the hell they are. And so basically, that's one of the hardest parts of having DID or DID is figuring out who the hell you are. Like sometimes you don't know, sometimes it's a struggle, sometimes you got to figure it out. And so what we decided to do in our system when we play the game of Who Am I is that we write down basically what each author likes. Like for instance, do you like peanut butter and jelly? Yes or no? If the answer is no, then most likely it could be Matthew in our system that is fronting, or not. But most of the time it's Matthew because he really dislikes peanut butter and jelly. Second question, do you like rap music? Now that can be a couple of authors that may like rap music, and so to get more specific, sometimes I'll say, do you like Snoop Dogg? Do you like Notorious B.I.G. or something like that, where I get more specific in the rapper. And based on the answer, I can see if it's Kevin, I can see if it's Nicole, I can see if it's Benjamin, I can see if it's whoever. I can find out whoever is fronting at this moment. And just by answering that question. Of course, it's not Benjamin because he hates rap. And so I know if it's a no, that who's your favorite rapper, and the answer is always no, then chances are it could be Benjamin because Benjamin prefers rock, but it could be someone else because Max likes jazz, and Matthew he likes country music. So it all depends. And so in our system, it gets kind of confusing when we play the game of Who Am I? And so it's not the best game to play. And I guess the prize of the game is when you find out who you are. It's like ding, 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 you won a prize. You know who you are. Yay. It's kind of like that kind of thing because having identity confusion is hard on the brain. It's hard on who you are, especially when you have to introduce yourself to people or they ask you who you are. Because I had a job interview and interviewer asked me, who am I? Like he says, hello, my name is blah, blah, blah. He gave me his name. He says, oh yeah, by the way, what is your name? Like just making conversation. And I stood at him blankly in the eye. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know my name. And so I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. And it was like, it may have been like maybe 5 seconds or something, but it felt like eternity. And so basically I just resorted to the body's name of Adam. And so I didn't know if that was, I don't think that was actually on the resume. And so I think it kind of confused him because the resume I think said Benjamin. That's probably why I didn't get the job. But anyway, that's another hurdle when you have the ideas, jobs and employment, because it gets really weird. And face it, when you're working and have a job, there's a lot of triggers, especially when we have mostly experience in customer service and retail. And so with that kind of job, retail has tons of triggers because you got customers who are crazy with coupons or whatever it may be, or just rude people in general, or even your managers in general can be intense. And sometimes having did, you don't know who you are, so it's kind of hard to navigate through the day because having a sense of self deals with your confidence, because you can be confident of who you are that day. But sometimes if it's not even just not knowing your name, sometimes you don't know what gender you are. Sometimes you don't know what you like or what you dislike. So lunch is like, I don't know, lunch, when I have my lunch break, is like, I don't know, do I like this? Or I don't know. Am I going to throw it away? If I throw it away, I'll be hungry. It's like, it gets really, really intense. And even now, I'm doing this video, and I don't know who I am. I can't tell you who or what I am. I feel like the car is driving, and I don't know who's the driver. I think I'm the driver because I'm speaking, but I don't know who I am. And so the game of who you are is a suck-ass game. It's a game that the brain plays. I don't know if the brain means to play it, but it sucks. And so we just mask on whoever it may be. But what we did was we did write a list of likes and dislikes of authors, and we kind of narrow it down to who it may be. And actually, well, that was actually an idea my therapist had. He said, okay, let's just write down what every author may like or dislike, and even some specific stuff so we can really narrow it down. And that actually helped us figure out who is fronting. And so I may do that later after this video, just do a little narrow down and say, who am I? And once I figure that out there and go, oh, this is who I am. And then from there, we can just rock and roll. And so, yeah, that's what's happening for us. And so again, thank you very much for all of our new subscribers. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and please smash that notification bell to find out every time we upload a new video. Thank you very much. Peace.